How's it going, guys? Stray here, and welcome back to MachiaVillain. Today we're gonna be the best monsters that we can indeed be. But before we get too deep into this episode, I just want to let you guys know that a recent update unfortunately totally deleted my save file for this game, so we're gonna have to start fresh once again. So think of the first two episodes as a learning experience. I did learn a lot in doing those, and now we should have a better baseline on building a mansion. So we're going to hit a new game today, and there's actually a new cinematic as well. I'm going to skip right through that. It kind of explains what we're doing in the monster mansion, but I've already explained that. We lure innocent people in to feed our monsters. That's as simple as it is. What's my villain name? Of course it's Dre. And again, we already went through all this, so I'm going to try and kind of go at a faster pace this time. If you do want to check out the introduction to the game, link them in the description where you can go and watch the first two episodes. Alright, but we have to build our monster team right now, and I want to focus. The biggest issue I'm finding in this game is food. So we really want to make sure we have a nice spread of the type of things that they eat. So we definitely want to get something with bones, something with brains, and then obviously something with meat as well. And ultimately, if we can get one with blood as well, once we get our fourth crew member, then we have the perfect setup. What do we want to do? Psychopath? Psychopath might be fun. Problem is, he's stress nature, and that gives him less loyalty. We haven't really seen how loyalty affects us just yet, so I don't want to get too crazy here. Off-road feet, he's also stress nature, so I don't want anyone that's got anything too bad. Loyalty +5, and he's fireproof as well. That sounds like a good psychopath to me. He's gonna eat 7 food per day, but we can also equip them with weapons, so I think that's gonna be our main killer guy. Good old Reed here. Now we're gonna change the names to patrons once again, because my patrons are awesome. So this time, I'm just doing it randomly, by the way. People were curious. I'm gonna name this one Nick S. So thank you, Nick, for your support. Now you're in the game. Alright, we're gonna shuffle these up. I'm not really feeling any of these. I really gotta get good traits here. So home office skill and laboratory skill of +2. Loyalty is -8, though. That is a huge drop in loyalty. I was hoping to get that, though. I need someone with either home office or laboratory of a plus, because I definitely want to get someone that's good at doing those. Alright, Tish over here has a trait called Brain Excrescence, which increases the number of jobs that she can do, or he, I don't know, it's a mummy, by 2. So obviously, this will be a good jack-of-all-trades thing to use. Now again, this is going to be a lot of food per day, and my other guy has 7 food per day as well, but I think we'll be okay with that. So we're going to hire this one. And this one's going to be called Shenev. So there we go. We have one more to do. Like I said, I need to find, well, I'm going to need a skeleton or something like a skeleton that hopefully has a lot of good attributes. Easygoing nature, loyalty +5, walking speed of +30, and lose. Okay, so that's anything that made of bones has this trait. So that top one doesn't even matter. This is actually pretty damn tempting. The quick feet sounds really good. And with a loyalty of +5, I think this is a pretty good starting crew. Now, we don't have any bookworm or anything, unfortunately, but I think this will work. And this one's going to be simply called Kyle David. So there we go. That is our first 3 monsters. Now, let's hope we get some lucky ground here. Now, what I'm going to do at the start, actually, since we didn't do this before, I want to actually explore a little bit. Since we have time to do that, let's get one guy to go up here, one guy to go way down there, one guy to go way... Oh, okay, that's that guy. But yeah, basically, I'm just spreading out. I kind of want to see what we got going around us here, and we can decide where we want to put our mansion based on where the loot is. So it's looking like a lot of trees around here. I kind of like this spot, actually. We got a dangerous forest that's actually attacking me right now. One thing we don't have around here, though, is obviously ore. So I'm trying to look for that right now, see what I can find. It's probably up north. If it's up north right here, actually, we got some ore right here. Perfect. Okay, so this isn't bad. We got a little bit of ore, lots and lots of trees. We have a dangerous forest over here. I want to see how much room we have for expansion over here, because I might have to take out this whole forest, because that'd be a really good spot, but I can obviously take out these trees as well if there's no rocks behind it, and that's a pretty big space to build a mansion. So yeah, we're gonna build right kind of where it suggests us to go. Actually, where's the mailbox, though? Not that the mailbox is that big of a deal. We can always just ride the bike to it, but I kind of need to find it before I can ride the bike to it, I believe. So we're just gonna run down the road and see where it is. There it is right there. So really, this is a perfect spot. It's really not that far at all. All right, but before we can make a mansion, we gotta chop wood and get some rocks as well. So we're gonna chop lots of this wood. We'll do some scary wood as well because they're used for certain things. And resources, we want to dig a little bit. We'll do rock. We need a mixture of metal and rock. Of course, the gold we can try and get as well. I don't know. I don't really know what the resources or the plants are for. I'm assuming we can eat them as well. Now, we have 10 days of food at the start, so I'm not really too concerned about that. All right, let's get to the jobs, though. Obviously, right now, we're not really going to focus too much on who does what. We just want them to collect all the resources. And I guess we can get them to collect some of these plants around the ground here as well, because there's actually quite a bit of them, and I'm assuming we could use them for something. All right, but this is our new crew. Hopefully it goes well. You know, the last crew, they were actually doing pretty well, so I'm excited. Now I know more. I know how to build the mansion and whatnot. It's going to want me to build a room now, so we're going to try and do that in a second here. Okay, I want to see what happens when these guys attack. So it just damages them just slightly, so it really isn't that big of a deal, these guys. They're a minor annoyance, and that is really it. But again, we need that cursed wood for things, so obviously we're going to want to get it as well. And yeah, they didn't even get close to being too hurt. All right, so it looks like we chopped all the trees. They're going to the rocks now. That should be enough wood to at least get started here. Let's slow down and build our foundation. So I'm just going to start with a typical square here. We'll have kind of like a little entrance. Let's do something like that, and we'll go back out like that. Now, we're going to want to get a lot of flooring down because you kind of need to build a big house. I mean, it is a mansion after all, so it kind of makes sense. There we go. We'll start with that, and we'll see where we want to go from there. But I'm going to get them to chop, obviously, the vast majority of this wood back here as well. And it looks like, yes, there's our first piece of flooring already. All right, and I got them to chop all these trees because they're going to need to anyways. As you can see, flooring's doing pretty good here. We're going to put those couple down, and they should have lots of wood now to do this really, really quickly. All right, they're doing it quicker than I thought. Let's get some walls down as well then. We're going to wrap this thing up in walls. We'll just do the outside walls for right now because I don't know how deep I'm going to make this. But as you can see, they're quick at doing this, so you really got to keep up with them. All right, and we'll put a front door on this bad boy, and there we go. They're already done. I love it. Okay, we'll just put that there like that. And like I said, we'll keep this kind of like this for right now. So my plan is to have a hallway down the middle and have rooms along the side. We'll expand out from there later on, but obviously that's kind of what I want to do for right now. All right, these guys are actually mining as well. These guys are doing a lot. And he went to sleep building the door. All right, we have 8 days of food left, so the first thing we want to do is the home office. You know, that is something that we need. We don't have a choice, but we need at the start. So we're going to put a nice little home office over here. Is there anything else? Well, really for the home office, there's nothing else we really need. The phone is actually a good idea, though. I like the phone, so we're going to put that on the ground. We're not going to get cogs anytime soon, but obviously it can be there for when we do need it. Now, we also should prepare the kitchen. We're going to have a butcher's table on the other side here because basically, once we get this thing set up, we're going to have to kill some people as well. So we may as well prepare and add 2 rooms here. And like I said, there's going to be a hallway in the middle here, so we're going to basically add these doors. You can't rotate the doors, so that's always frustrating to me. I don't know if they'll actually go in the wrong way. So let's just put a wall here, and see if it acknowledges that we can put a door in there now. All right, so yes, now it's smart enough to know that we want some doors there. So there we go. Now at least we kind of have a good floor plan out, because my original building, I mean, it worked, but the floor plan was awful. If we can put a hallway all the way down the middle and keep this nice and organized, that's what I'm most excited about. All right, and already, as you can see, it is all built and ready to go. We got the kitchen over here. That's kind of weird. Even if we don't have the back walls, it already knows the rooms. All right, so let's continue building here. We're obviously going to need lots more flooring, and I'm going to want to add some more rooms. So I'm just pausing right now, kind of strategizing. We probably will expand this out a little bit. As I have so much room here, we may as well. So what we're going to probably want to do is expand out by 4 this way and 4 this way. That way we have some more room to play with. We can put storage in here, for example, things like that. And we're going to get to them to chop the vast majority of this wood over here. I don't want them to chop too much of the cursed wood because that might actually kill them. But that should be good, and I'll just keep an eye on these guys as they go doing this. Obviously, we need to get the research up, and maybe we should wait for the cursed hatchet, but I think these guys should be fine. As long as I pay attention to make sure they leave when they're almost too low, yeah, I don't see these guys dying anytime soon. And yes, as you can see, they definitely did take some damage. but they have a lot of health for that reason. So there we go. At least now we can expand out this way and not have to worry about the trees attacking us. And look at all that wood. All right, and there we go. Officially, I think, yes, we have all the flooring done, as you can see, so that's good. Let's get back to building some walls here so we can actually put some rooms inside here. Now, again, I think I'm going to continue expanding out, so I don't want to make these rooms too small. That's my biggest worry. So we're just going to keep it like this, and I guess we can technically build the hallway down a little bit now. So there we go, and that should use a lot of that wood that we gained over here. All right, so there we go. We have a good baseline going on here. I wanted to build a lot before we do anything too crazy, and that's exactly what we did. So we have 6 days of food left. I'm going to at least prepare some of the notes here. So we're going to tell this guy to make a stockpile of 10 letters. Now, we need to hire someone to do that, so let's actually start doing some jobs here. So home office, it really can work for anybody here. Thankfully, we have Shenev with the guy that can do 6 jobs, so we're going to make him the home office guy for right now until we can find someone that's better suited for it. It doesn't look like anybody's really overly good at anything. Mind you, Kyle's good at storing resources. I wonder why. Maybe because of his fast feet. I know one of my guys has a fast feet trait. And we also do have a good cooker. Nick is a really good cooker, so that is good for that at least. Don't need to worry about the kitchen just yet, though. I just wanted to get some of these letters prepared, so if we do run into food issues, at least we can bring some people in as quickly as possible. But the thing I want to get up really quickly is the research station. So let's actually figure out where I want that to go. We're obviously not going to have this huge kitchen and huge office here. We're going to cut these rooms off. So let's go into the lab. It's a lab, isn't it? Yes. And figure out how big these things are. So that's pretty damn big. And the advanced one is even bigger. So I think I'm going to have the big research lab kind of over here. And we'll see if we can fit both of these things on this wall here. So if we do it like this, I don't think we're going to need that much space. I think we can actually, can we even do it like that and have this at the same spot? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to add one more row to this, and this is just going to be a small research room behind maybe a storage room or something. Something small, obviously, because we don't have much space over here. So yeah, I'm just trying to utilize my space the best I can. So let's just add another floor line all the way down here. And of course, we're going to have to... I really wish it just automatically cut the tree. I mean, if I'm building a floor there, chances are I don't really want the tree there. So just one little frustration with this game. I'd also like to see a priority system in place. The job priority is nice, but if I wanted, for example, my telephone done right away, I should be able to prioritize that somehow, assuming I have the resources, of course. All right, chop that tree, good sir, though, so I can put down that final wall, or floor, rather, and I guess this will be turning into walls anyway, so I want to put floors down beforehand, because if you don't put floors under walls, then there's never a floor there, and you have to put them in usually sooner or later anyway, so just doing this right the first time. All right, but let's get some more rooms in here. I've walled off my office. I'm going to wall off the kitchen now. Now, the kitchen's going to need room for upgrades, so we're going to actually wall it from here, I think. And I guess we could put another door over here as well. Now, this will probably be storage or sleeping quarters over here. And then I might actually just leave this all lab, but actually there's not anything else in the laboratory, is there? Well, actually, there's a healing machine as well as the chemistry bench, which... that should fill up this room sooner or later. So, yeah, we're going to plan out for expansion here. So there we go. The research station's up. That's one of the most important things. So let's get researching right away. Unfortunately, like I said before, nobody's really good at the lab. So I'm thinking Shenev once again might be the lab guy. Actually, let's give Nick it, because he doesn't have anything else going on for him. So he will focus on it, and then Shenev can focus on making the letters to get our victims. So yeah, we really have lacking stats this run through, but I think we have a good spread of different types of units. We're going to have not too bad in terms of food issues, and yeah, these guys should work well together. All right, so there we go. I like this layout. It's going really well. Looks like they're all building doors right now. That's weird. Kyle David gained something. I think he just gained a level. Mail collection missed today. That's all right. I'm intentionally missing them. I don't want my suspicion level. Actually, my suspicion level's already... really high for some reason. I don't even know why. I haven't killed anybody. I guess it's just shady that there's monsters living together. I have no idea why that is, but that's the case. So why is this guy not researching? I'm looking at the lab here. Nick's not researching for some reason. Where is he actually? Oh, he's actually mining right now. Nick! Oh, did I not? Okay, yeah, that's right. I didn't queue it up. I should probably queue it up first. So we're going to want to stockpile at least 20 of these. 10 make one research thing, at least at the start. So as long as we have 20, we should be good. And now he's actually going to go do his job. So we're doing good. We have the letters being made. The research has started. Next thing I want to do is give these guys some sort of bedding. We're going to expand out our area once again. I think I'm actually going to do storage over here as well. So let's get that set up right now. And here comes the first storage. So the food storage is up. That's good. I'm hoping let's actually see how we're doing for research. The first thing I want to get is obviously a way to preserve my food. If we can kill people and preserve it, that means we have to attack less people, therefore our suspicion level stays low. So yeah, unfortunately we only have, well, we have 7 right now. We still need to wait for 3. I'm hoping we can do that before we can get our victims, but being that we only have 4 days of food left, I actually should probably do an ad campaign right now. We're going to send out an ad campaign for a set of 24-karat gold plating serving dishes, and we should get 2 basic victims with that. And possible loot of 400 as well. I didn't actually know it showed you this. This is really cool. So we're going to select an ad campaign for today, and once he wakes up, should send it out, and we should get some victims tonight. Because we're pretty much set up. I was just hoping to get the preservation for the food set up beforehand, but that might be waiting a little bit too long, and I don't want to run out of food, obviously, because that would be very bad as well. We need 2 more research points. And I should probably click the things on the right because I forgot I get an extra member here. So now I'm thinking right away we probably want the vampire just because he uses blood. Let's see how he does in terms of traits here. So loses +1 points of life every 0.5 hours when not in a closed room. Can catch fire. Oh, man, that doesn't sound very fun at all. He's got resistance to bleeding and poison, so that's good, and he's also got loyalty of +2. But seriously, sunburns is bad. I gotta be honest, probably every vampire has that trait, though. I mean, he's a vampire. So let's hire this guy, and of course, we're gonna change the name. This one's gonna be named Brendan L. So thank you so much again for all my patrons out there. If you haven't made it into the game yet, hopefully you will soon. Now, before these guys come, they should be coming any time now. Let's get this thing out here. Now, we need metal for that and stone. Damn it. I didn't even think about that. We're not even close to having that yet. And here comes the victims, thank God. I'm going to let these guys actually do whatever they want to do. Looks like they're going to eat right now. We still have almost 2 minutes until they come, so let's get them a full belly. Oh, and this guy's actually going to send out some more letters, so do I want to... Oh, God, this is going to be risky if I let them go too long. Okay, yeah, they're coming. Let's bring everybody back, and they should be back by the time these guys get here. So the strategy that worked the best before was to just hide everybody in rooms, so we're going to continue doing that for right now, and we'll see what happens here. If hopefully these guys can get inside in time. There we go, no problem at all. We made it. Now we just got to wait for the victims. Victim escape? Oh, he saw me on the road? Oh, this isn't good then. This is not good. I should really have not cut the line too close on that one. I took too much time, and that time might actually bite me in the butt. Let's resume all jobs here. Now, I should have sent out more letters. There he goes, actually. No, that's not. I thought he was on his bike. No, they're just together right now. If we go to the ad campaign, though, yeah, we have 19 hours before the next one. He did send it out, though, because I did have 11. So we still should be okay. We're going to cut it close in terms of food, though. Unintentionally, of course. Hopefully a food truck can come soon, because that would help me out as well. All right, well, being that we have all this extra time, I really need to focus on expansion, because I should utilize this time that we have, because once we start chopping up, you know, good people, we're not going to really have time to build a mansion. So let's try and get as much of this flooring down as possible, and, yeah, hopefully this food will last us. 2 days of food isn't much. But like I said, I'm going to really focus on this ad campaign. And we have 18 hours before the next mail collection. So it should already be in there. Does it actually say? Let's actually go to the box and see if it says anything about what's in there. Use it to send ads to lure your victims inside your mansion. So yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't say if I sent it out or not. But being that he has a bunch on the ground, I don't think he did not send them out. All right, and I actually forgot. We should probably tell these guys to do maintenance if we want them to actually clean up. So Shanev over here, he still has one job to do. I'm going to get him to be... Mostly a maintenance boy after he's done writing his letters, because why not? He's got 2 stars. He's the best that we got, and yeah, we're gonna have to start cleaning up some of this stuff. Not that we have too much on the ground right now, but when there's body parts on the ground, you definitely want to make sure people are storing some of that stuff. Oh, and I actually forgot. Maintenance is different than store resources, so obviously we're gonna want to store the resources as well. So now we got both set up at least, preparing ahead here. And he should do that immediately as well. So perfect. And Brendan L doesn't even have a job, so let's get him to start doing some of this as well. We'll get him to do the generic stuff, you know, working and building. Okay, victims are coming. Thank God. And actually, Brendan's been getting damaged because he's outside. So I might have to keep Brendan inside basically all the time, or I'll have to keep a really close eye on his health because, yeah, he's been taking quite a bit of damage here. So we should officially be good now. We don't have... Do we have anything on the road that's going to scare people? Yeah, actually we do. Can we bring this to the storage first? There we go, there we go. All right, come on, guys. I'm hoping these are just potions. So that's pretty much all our food gone right there. We're going to get Brendan to bring this to the storage as well. No available space in the storage. Reserved for another task. Oh, that must be the equipment. All right, well, let's get these guys to go at least inside with these things so we don't scare our guests. That's obviously very important. And this guy, of course, is going out with his damn bike now. So we're going to stop all jobs because the last thing I want to do is ruin this again. And we still have a minute to get everybody inside, but I'd rather be safe. And here they come. All right, this better work because if these guys get scared because of this on the road here, I don't think it's blood. I think it's like some sort of potion. But yeah, if they get scared by that, we're going to have a pretty dangerous time. So... I guess we'll just speed up time here. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Please tell me you guys come in here. I need you guys to come in here. I actually saw... There we go. Okay, they're scared. That's okay. Be scared all you want. At least you're inside and we get some damn food now. Thank God. And I can see both of them. Well, I can't see them, but I've attached to both of them. So there we go. That feels good, guys. I got a little bit nervous there. All right, these guys are not the best attackers at the start, so let's help this guy out by hitting him with everything that we got. All right, there we go. Get back to work, resume all jobs, and now we should be set up to actually do this as well. So as long as we have... Actually, where is... Okay, nobody's on the kitchen. Good thing I checked this. I thought I set this up. Kitchen is the most important thing right now, because we need some food. So, yeah. Looks like Lab Man. Actually, we can switch this to Brendan because Brendan's the new guy. He's got 2 stars as well. And we're going to turn Nick into the cooker. So there we go. Now they should at least be addressing that. And let's see here. Looks like we at least, well, we have 1 day of food. Why is he not cooking? All right, there we go. Now we brought the head in and we're bringing in some more food. Look at that. At least we're up to 2 days again. We're going to have to keep mailing out, though, 3 days. Whew, we did it, guys. And we got promoted to rank 2, so we got 1,000 gold for that, and I unlocked a slot for my team for a new minion. So obviously, we're going to try and get those as quickly as we can. Now, I think this is a good time to end this episode here. We did build a lot today, and as you can see, we're well on our way to build a lot more. Oh, we got a summons. Let's actually do that real quick first. We've seen this in the first one. I think it's just, I'm assigning my contract now. You killed your first victims. Your contract of evilness is ready. We just need your signature with certified human blood ink, and you will be good to go. All right, well, of course, got to sign it up. So we'll take that and we'll sign it. I love the contract aspect of this. I love the whole business aspect of it. But yeah, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Next time, we'll be continuing building our mansion here. And I got to say, I really like the layout of this mansion, so I think it's going to be good. We obviously need bedding, and we do need the factory as well as we need to really start doing some research so we can unlock some of the really cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm sorry we had to reset the game, but hey, that just happens. I'm going to try and record a bunch of these in unison here so we don't run into that issue again. As always, guys, thanks for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.